I thought you were gonna bring us back.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that, huh? Since I introed the entire thing. Hey, welcome back to Grand Platypus Open live on Twitch.tv. We're back with the finals. Like, it's GogojOey versus Pezz.
Oh my god, I love it. It's been so long since we've had these two players duke it out because we didn't get to mention it, but GogojOey has also been on a little bit of a hiatus for the past month, basically since DreamHack Full as well. Like, we haven't seen him in GPO. I was messaging him and yeah, he's like, yo, I'm back, you know, I'm good, like nothing to worry about. I've made my return to GPO and we'll see how he does.
He's out here ready to make money.
Yes, of course. And as a reminder to everyone, to people who are new to our tournament series, of course, in 2020, the player who has won the most is Miyamaika, but just behind him, not by too much, is GogojOey.
Yeah, you know, it's GogojOey.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good as we load into Pillars of Gold LE. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we have the Red Zerg player hailing from Hong Kong, right?
Yes.
I keep mixing up the players. Listen, I'm very good at remembering things, alright? I have the memory of a goldfish. Wait, that's not good. Anyways, playing for Team GP. It is the Zerg player, GogojOey.
You even like you even like cheered for him like in his native tongue as well that one time. Do you remember? Like,
GogojOey.
yeah, see, you know, please.
Oh, I mean, that's Mandarin. They speak Cantonese in Hong Kong.
Yeah. Where else is he gonna be from?
Listen, man.
Oh my god, and spawning in the top right hand corner of Pools of Gold LE with a little cheeky spawning pool block. That was crazy. You'd never see that. We have the Australian Protoss player, the Purple Protoss, currently representing Mind Freaks. It is Pezz.
Yeah, Cantonese.
Yeah.
Not Mandarin. I was speaking Mandarin. Jiayo means go, or like, it's like a cheering in Mandarin.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's Hong Kong, they speak Cantonese in Hong Kong primarily.
But GogojOey, he like, if you remember, he was in the Twitch chat and he like acknowledged what you were saying. He was like, yeah. He was like, thank you. Like
He did? I don't remember anything.
Oh, god damn.
Whatever. I'm smart, I promise. Yeah, well, let's just start get going on. So, the next 4 minutes of the game are basically a script.
Alright, hold on. So, do you think Pezz is gonna go for 1, 2, or 3 oracles?
He's gonna go 1 Oracle, 1 Void Ray, and then get a Phoenix follow-up. No. He's gonna get 1 Oracle, 1 Void Ray, then another Oracle.
Oh, okay. We'll see.
Oracle.
Oh my god.
Alright, color is both incorrect.
It was none of what you said.
It was like the only other Stargate unit it could have been.
Yeah.
I think he just wants to get rid of overloads of this.
Yeah, like honestly, so Phoenix is very out of meta right now.
Yeah.
Like it for the most part.
At least in ZvP.
Yeah, like it's unfortunately it has been replaced by the Void Ray for a lot of players. So I will say that
ZvP,
it's like surprising that he went for a Phoenix first.
Yeah, in ZvP though, you're more likely to see a Phoenix into like a Phoenix Colossus type build.
Mhm.
Or whatever the hell Starduck does with his Phoenix Colossus into carry Colossus, which is... Well, I don't know what's going on there. He's a little bit cooked. Not gonna lie.
Just a bit, just a bit.
I mean, it's Starduck. We know he's a cooked word that I'm not gonna say on stream. You know?
He's crazy.
He's crazy. He'll cannon rush like 5 games in a row, or he'll just sit back and play 30-minute macro games and go to Sky.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't care.
Oh boy. So yeah, Pezz, I like that he's whipping something out that he didn't do against Miyamika. You know, he's showing that he still has a couple other builds up his sleeve and gets a couple of worker kills.
Yeah, I mean, the Phoenix Oracle, like, combination is a pretty strong one. Like, you can just pick up the Queen and the Oracle gets free damage. It's especially powerful if you get a second Oracle, which I don't think Pezz is gonna do.
Yeah, so far, we don't have a second Oracle. We don't have any other units coming out from the Stargate. Instead, Pezz, he's going straight into Templar Archives.
Yeah, he's going for the Templar Archives. Probably going to go into an Archon drop by the looks of the War Prism coming out. Not making anything out of his Twilight. Did he? I'm not tapped into the game. I should do that.
Yeah, like there's nothing really here. Like he hasn't gone for any of the upgrades. He got the Twilight Council just to get the Templar Archives. GogojOey does go in though, and he does get like a full scout of everything. So he has a decent idea of what's going on.
He sees it all as the Phoenix comes drifting by, deja vu, and just starts smacking the Overseer out of here. There's the Link to a bit of a run back.
Yeah, again, not too much damage. And I think what's interesting is that GogojOey, he is going for, he's actually going straight into Hydras. So yeah, no Roach. Oh, sorry, he did get a Roach one, but no Roaches in sight.
Yeah, he just skips the Roach tech entirely, which I think is not the worst play here. But unfortunately, like, it's just, you know, it's very much straight into this, like, Archons and Storm and High Templar, which is very good against Hydras. But I think GogojOey just wants to get to his Lurker tech as quick as possible, which I don't blame him in the current meta.
Yeah, like, unfortunately, because GogojOey went straight into Hydras, they don't fare too well against Archons. Like, we just saw already a handful of Hydras just get taken out. Like, Roaches would have been able to deal with that, like, pretty easily. And oh god, no!
Oh my god, he just lost the War Prism with 2 Archons in it.
Oh god.
That's like 1,000 gas just down the drain.
Jesus. You know
it's
what?
Still a lot of gas.
Yeah, might as well be. Like, the amount of value that you're meant to be getting with it, you know? Like, the amount of damage, the amount of workers or unit kills, that was all just... Yeah, that's it.
On top of the unit cost itself, like... Yikes! I don't even know how much that is. That's what? That's 4 high... Hang on.
It's more than 10.
Correct. High Templar... What's the... 150, so 300... 600 gas. And then War Prism. Wikipedia really saving my ass right now.
You know what you could do? You could shift L and we can see the amount of resources lost already.
Okay, smart guy. Listen, man.
Look, I'm just saying, I appreciate the effort, but like, you know, we have the technology.
Fun fact, War Prisms don't cost gas. The more you know. I'm a very good caster. I know so much on this game about this game. You know, a Ling is 25 minerals and half a supply each.
Just listing things off now.
A hatchery costs 300 minerals, while a Nexus or a command center costs 400.
Yeah, these are straight facts right now, and that's the only thing. That's not the only thing being spit as GogojOey. He's trying to push on forward, but this is very, you know, Pezz-esque. Like, this is exactly how Pezz defended against Miyamika. Like, very minimal gateway units, but somehow, some way, he just has enough.
Immortals are just really good against Roach Ravager. What can I say? Like, they're just such good units. It's like Immortals do like 1 billion extra damage to armor keywords. That's another fact about StarCraft that I know that proves my worth as a caster. Please hire me. I will cast your replays for $5. I should make it an actual thing.
Jesus.
Like, that's not a thing that I do, but you know. It could be.
It
could be.
It could. It could. And oh boy, like, yeah, GogojOey, like, his push was just completely pushed back, and now we have Pezz pushing out across the map. He only has, like, okay, never mind. So he does have 4 High Templar with this army. I'm a little bit concerned because there is no War Prism, and maybe he also realized that as well, so he backs off. And I love this from GogojOey, mate. We got some drops.
He's got the Dropper Lords, and here they come. What's in it? Roaches and Hydras. Roaches, Hydras, Lings. Yeah, it's just a bunch of Roaches, Hydras, and Lings. It's just an assortment of units that should do damage.
Yeah, especially because Pezz, he's been neglecting his vision. Like, he doesn't have an observer here in position to scout or a spotter pylon or anything like that. So they're just gonna get into the main.
Yeah, he's not expecting this. He doesn't even have anything over there for just like a Ling run by, but much less a drop. Which is definitely going to be unexpected and definitely going to do some damage.
Oh yeah,
As
definitely. Oh,
here he comes. He's not dropping it. Oh, okay, now here he goes. He does lose one of the Dropper Lords with units, I think. But he's going to get most of the rest of the units out. There is quite a lot of army back home to defend, but that means that the Protoss army isn't out on the map. Ooh, look at this power pick out. He could have stopped some of the weapons, but in the end, it's going to be traded out for not a lot.
Oh, yeah, I mean, GogojOey, he did force a recall, as Pezz did recall all the way to his natural, did force him away from, you know, the center of the map, and I was waiting for GogojOey to, like, push into the third at the same time, and it looked like the army was moving to do that, but, you know, he decided better of it. He's like, you know what, I don't have enough. I'm just gonna, you know, take advantage of this situation, drone up, you know, we've got Hive on the way as well, and as you were saying, here we go.
Lurkers! He went straight into Lurkers, and, oh, Lurkers absolutely demolish like these late game Protoss armies with all the gateway units, like the thick boys, you know, the Archons and Immortals. But there's quite a lot of Storm here in these High Templar, and a good Revelation too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there was a drop to distract, but it, you know, it just does that, it just distracts for a little bit. And as you were saying, because there's no Hive, because there's no range upgrade on the Lurkers, like, there are opportunities for the High Templar to get close enough to Storm.
Yeah, until the Hive finishes, which it's about to, he's not going to be able to even start his Lurker range upgrades. And Lurker range is a key part of what makes Lurkers so damn strong. Like, they buffed Lurker range, like, early this year, I think. I think it was the first season of the year or something.
Oh,
that
God.
is a problem.
Yeah, and he got a kill as well.
You didn't cancel that hatch. That's pretty bad for GogojOey here. He's going to lose out on quite a little bit of stuff here.
Yeah, like, GogojOey was just pulled apart. Like, he had some great moments where he actually sniped the War Prism, which was huge, but he just left his Lurkers completely exposed. Yeah,
and they just got destroyed. Like, there's not as many left. He lost like 2 or 3 maybe. Hogger Lords. Okay, that's a pretty good name. I'm using that one now. The Dropper Lords. The
God. Lords. And he did it again. Like, the Lurkers are all alone.
Oh my God, they're all alone. There's nothing to buffer for them, and they're gonna get stormed on the ramp. There's still more storms to go. There's so much energy. This entire army is just gonna evaporate to storm. And there's still more storm energy left. He's got like 3 more.
Jesus Christ, he still has energy for storm. There's only 2 Lurkers remaining. To be fair, there's no observer for vision. He's relying on his Oracle with the Revelations, but it doesn't even matter because he kills the hatchery.
There's the 4th. Oh no. This is so good for Pezz right now. He's trading out so efficiently with those storms. However, GogojOey able to like work on the replacing his army with pure Hydra Ling.
Yeah, Pezz, he has to be careful not to overstay his welcome. Like, he just revealed the army. Like, this is pretty terrifying. The amount of Hydras and Lings, like, mate, he's gotta, he leaves. He's out.
Yeah, he wants to get out of there. Once he trades out the Roaches like that, you know, the GogojOey can just go hard into this, like, Hydra Lurker. Speaking of Hydra Lurker, there is a Mothership and Carriers.
Oh, boy, I love this Pezz.
Like 4 carries at a time. What is this?
Jesus Christ. Pezz may have lost a bunch of supply in the War Prism, but you know what? That gave him an excuse to remax on carriers.
He's making 4 carries at a time. That's like 18 supply. No, 24 supply at a time.
Jesus Christ. This is exactly what the Protoss player wants in that late game army. You want to eventually get rid of these Immortals, these gateway units, and get into Sky Toss with, of course, High Templar to support with Storms as well. And,
yes.
Oh god.
The AoE on the ground is very important to a Sky Toss army. Especially against this many Hydras.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that's what's scary, right? Because when you get into this late game composition, like sure, at first you want a Hydra Lurker Viper, like that does well for a while, but now like you need the Spire, you need like Corruptors, you need
15 Corruptors at this point.
Yeah.
And Banelings to get rid of the High Templar before they just storm out all of the Corruptors.
Yeah,
or something like that, you know. Hydraling Bane is pretty good against that, but you know, Lurkers are pretty good too. I like the AoE on. Oh, this is a nice round.
Yeah, really nice round though on the Immortals. Again, though, I'm pretty sure Pezz wanted to lose a couple of Immortals, like that they're.
You need supply.
Yeah, their usefulness has come and gone, like especially since there's no more roaches.
When you're pumping out 4 carries at a time, you kind of need supply.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a lot of Lurkers though. He's gonna go move straight over to Pezz's third base here. I'm gonna try and get a siege up, Terran style.
Oh yeah, definitely. And once again, Pezz, he has no vision of the army. He actually has very limited vision in general, so he just doesn't see this counterattack.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of damage here from the Lurkers onto the static D. A recall comes through the entire Protoss armies here, but just cannot push in. Oh, the yoink of the mothership! Oh, it just gets deleted. Oh, and yoinks in the carriers. They're gonna go down to these Hydras too. This is pretty massive damage. The target fire from the Hydras doing good, but there is still quite a lot of interceptors here, just evaporating the Zerg's army. Another good yoink is gonna be able to pick up one more carrier, but in the end, he is pushed back with some mediocre trades at best.
Yeah, exactly. Like he was trading well until the storms came. Like that was just.
Yeah, the storms showed up, and the interceptors were able to get their full damage down onto the Lurkers and the Hydras, and eventually gets cleaned up. There's so many High Templar being worked on. He's so rich.
Jesus Christ, yeah, and we just saw the supply for GogojOey plummets after that fight. To be fair, I'm pretty sure he was waiting a little bit because Spire did just finish, so there we go. Finally, we have some Corruptors.
He's low on gas though, and there is a Protoss army coming from the north right now.
Oh yeah.
He's got 11 Corruptors, but I don't know. Oh, he's got Lurkers.
Oh god, part of me feels like GogojOey should just give up this position. Like the storms on top of the Lurkers.
Oh my god, 3 Lurkers just immediately popped to those storms and interceptors. Like these carriers are doing quite a lot because there's quite a few carriers here, and the storms are doing good work. He's gonna need like all of his Corruptors here at once. He needs to just target fire them one at a time. But I don't think he can do it alone. He needs the ground forces to back him up to get rid of this AoE.
Oh god, exactly. At the same time, oh my god, Pezz, he's all over the place.
Oh, Pezz is playing like Maru right now. In Sun Tzu's Art of War, there is one passage that really got to me. Play like Maru.
I was about to say the same thing. Play like Maru, yeah.
Sun Tzu, the Art of War.
I remember that passage quite well.
It's a very good note here from it's a very good part of the Art of War.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's crucial. And I mean, Pezz, he's obviously read it. He's obviously read it multiple times, back to front, as he employs that strategy right here, right now. And GogojOey, again, he keeps going in just with Corruptors. Like, they just can't engage here.
Yeah, they really cannot engage. And this Protoss army is just so much bigger than the Zerg army. Eventually, he's gonna get to a he's just building proxy Nexi.
Wow, the BM Pezz, he knows how ahead he is in this game. He wants GogojOey out.
That's kind of toxic.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I love this. You know, like the history between these two players, GogojOey, he usually comes out on top, but now here, you know, nearing the end of 2020, Pezz, he's asserting himself.
Yeah, and in the end, it's just an overwhelming amount from Pezz here.
Wow.
Hang on, I'm looking at something real quick, like an actual. There's no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Sun Tzu, the Art of War. And with that, Pezz will finally drop the hammer and GogojOey is to tap out. I really need an actual copy of the Art of War. I just don't have money. But it'd be really good to just like open up and read something from it. You know, just in the middle of a cast.
Well, that's what you've
It
been
is
doing.
relevant. Yeah, though I don't have a copy. No, not actually. I wish. I mean, to be fair, the Art of War is very relevant in a war game, a real-time strategy war game like StarCraft. You must employ these tactics quite. You can employ these tactics quite well from the Art of War. It's another good one.
Oh god. Okay. So while you look that up, we finally have a map pick coming out from Joey.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good one that's relevant to players like me and Micah. Let your plans be dark as night, and when you are ready, fall like a thunderbolt. Is that right? No, this is the proper quote. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you fall like a thunderbolt. Sun Tzu, the Art of War.
What? Does that mean when you fail, make sure you fail hard?
No, when you fall or when you move. Like when you strike.
Okay.
When you fall into the enemy, fall like a thunderbolt. Strike hard. There's a pretty good one here. Whatever you do, don't show all your techniques on a YouTube video, you fool, you moron. Sounds like the Art of War.
I feel like Carson and Uthermo need to you need to read that one.
A big fan of that one. Save some of these for another time.
Oh god. Yeah, Steve are a bit disappointed that we didn't get to see the shield battery overcharge, the offensive shield battery overcharge. That would have been disgusting.
The offensive super battery.
Oh god.
Here we are, though, on Yaganatha, as I like to call it, because I don't know how it's pronounced. Please, somebody, can we find out from the map creator? Has it been said anywhere? Wikipedia, maybe? I don't know. The top right-hand corner of the map. The purple Protoss playing for Mind Freak SC. I recently learned, and by recently I mean during this cast, that it's Mind Freak, not Mind Freaks. Mind Freak SC. The Protoss hailing from Australia. It is, but of course, Pezz.
I've always had issues like introducing this team because it's Mind Freak. It's like it feels like a sudden stop, you know? Like
Yeah.
God damn it. But
Yeah.
spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jaganatha LE, we have the player representing Hong Kong as well as Team GP, the Zerg player. It is GogojOey.
Yeah. Okay, here's another good one. Here's another really good good quote from the Art of War. All men can see the tactics whereby I conquer, but what none can see is the strategy out of which victory is evolved. Sun Tzu, the Art of War.
There you go.
That applies to StarCraft, I think. I would say.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pretty good one. It's very useful to know these things. Sun Tzu, of course, a very wise man. Yeah, as we go into a very standard game, the early warp gate, meaning it's probably not going to be a Stargate opener. Usually delay that. Going for Stargate.
Yeah, we'll see. As I mean, I love it. You know, we're for the second time, I believe, tonight. You know, we're loading in on this map. Of course, the Bunnings map, the green map, if you will.
The Bunnings map, yeah.
I'm sure that's what the creator intended it to look like. Big Aussie fan, I'm sure.
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, you know what? Now it's all coming to me, you know? Like, the name of this map. We keep struggling, and really, it's long on purpose, mate. It's just Jagger. Oh, mate, Jagger. That's what it is.
This is the most Australian way you could have said that. Hey, it's just Jagger. Hey, mate.
Yeah.
It's just Jagger.
What else would it be? Look, Jet. Our logo is a platypus. Okay, we gotta bring in the Aussie. All right.
Are platypi exclusive to Australia?
Yeah. What are we on about? Yeah. They're like koalas and emus. Mate, are you serious? They're like an Australian icon, you know, like the kangaroo. Or like
I know they're an Australian icon, but I
will. As Jet Googles this, because she's trying to figure out the history behind the platypus, the platypi even, if you will. Yo, Pezz, he's just going for glaives.
You're right. It is native and exclusively native to Australia.
Yeah.
I know it's an Australian icon. I just wasn't sure if it was completely native to Australia.
You know what? We're learning things here today.
Color me educated. It's a good thing I'm distracted too because it's glaive adepts. It's just gonna GogojOey's getting adapted.
Yeah, I mean, so honestly, GogojOey looks like he has what he needs to defend. Like, he's got his queens to ward away the Warp Prism, he's got lings to chase the shades, he's got roaches on the way to deal with, you know, whenever the shade commits or whenever the adepts try to fight, but...
Oh, he shades into a surround, but there's so much damage here from the glaives. He's killing so many lings. He gets unsurrounded.
He does. He unsurrounds himself, if you will, and yeah, he shades. He gets all the way to the third base. The roaches are coming out, but they're only trickling out. Like, they're not all here to help against the adepts.
Yeah, he dips out of there, and he's just getting the damage down, and he just leaves. This Warp Prism gonna drop into. Gonna try and get some drone damage. But they will get surrounded, and only 2 drones die.
Yeah.
GogojOey, please put them back. Okay. I was like, please put them back to work.
So, like, after all of that, GogojOey, he only lost 3 drones.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Like, it doesn't matter how much army you trade out. Like, only losing that many drones is very, very good for you as a Zerg player.
Yeah, I would say that out of all like the times we've seen glaive adepts tonight, GogojOey has probably held the best out of all the Zergs.
Probably, yeah. Most likely.
Oh, but did I speak too soon?
He's back in the main. He's gonna try and snipe a queen. Oh, he's out of there. He's good. He's vibing. Oh, he's just... Hello? Queens? Hello? Queens? I think they were looking for the Warp Prism, probably.
Yeah.
And he loses just a bunch of drones for it. Okay.
It's like, Karen, please, we gotta deal with the adepts.
Karen, where are you going? The adepts are this way. Well, we gotta get the Warp Prism, Karen.
Where are they going?
I don't know. Come on, GogojOey, please.
Oh, God. All right.
Maybe he's gonna play Creep or Die more.
They're coming back. Well, some of them are. Yo, one is committed to this.
She's going. He really needs to play more Creep or Die and keep these queens in check.
She's, you know what? She's incredibly stubborn. She's like, no, I'm getting the Warp Prism. I'm getting it. It's happening.
I'm going for it. I will find it and I will kill it.
It's like it's nowhere near here. She's like, I know it's here somewhere.
I will find it. I must. It is my mission, and the War Prism is here with 2 disruptors. Oh, the splits. Okay, only loses 4. Queen's doing quite a bit of damage, but this is a fast prism with the upgrade.
Oh yeah.
Oops, here it come again.
Yo, are we gonna see some big brain play? Is Pezz gonna try and escape to the north, and that one queen is gonna snipe it? Oh.
I mean, it's oh no, never mind. Got him.
She was about to have her moment. She was ready for it.
You know. She's there, she's vibing. I don't know what's going on, I'm gonna be real.
The Adepts, they get into the third base, they actually get a decent amount of drone kills.
This is a lot of drone kills. Pezz is relentless, by the way, with this like attempt at drone killing. I've seen like another player I've seen that's like really good at just constantly putting on pressure on the mineral lines is Starduck. Like he's very good with the Adepts. Like if he plays the Glaive Adept build, he's very good at just finding drone damage. He'll always find some drone damage somehow. I don't know how he does it, but he's constantly getting drone damage, and that's how he like suffocates out his opponent. And Pezz is showing that very similar style, where you just relentlessly throw Adepts into the mineral lines and just keep getting drone damage and keep the Zerg occupied.
Yeah, definitely. And I will say that like it's very important that he does so, because if he didn't, like, we kind of glazed over it. He just lost his War Prism and 2 Disruptors. Like that was a very expensive loss there. Not just expensive like mineral wise, but also like that's so much time that the Robo was being used to produce something, and it was just wasted, right? It went to nothing. So yeah, because of that, his army production is hurting.
Absolutely. I agree with that statement entirely. I'm not a very good color caster.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Oh, the mutas are here. Because of course they're mutas. Oh, he's going to die for some sentries. He does get one. But he does lose a muta for it, which I don't think is very worth it.
Yeah, it's hard to say, right? A muta for a sentry, as long as he keeps them alive, because he's going to be going into the main, but there are already Stalkers here ready and waiting.
Yeah, he's ready for the mutas to come back in. And he's going to smack him. Gonna give him a smack. It's another Adept, I think.
Yeah. More Adepts get into the natural. Here we go. The mutas that were distracted by the Adepts, but they're back. They're going to be going in, and oh, they're just cannons here.
There's cannons. There's 2 cannons. He's going to try and focus one down, but he's going to dip out. He's going to try and focus these warping in units. Oh, nice around here. He's going to pick up a small handful of units. I don't know what they were doing there. Probably misrallied or something.
Yeah, it looks like some bad pathing because of the map. Like they kind of split up and oh god.
Oh, that's around. Okay, he's good. Nope, never mind. The muta's here. This hit squad just keeps going. Oh, he's gonna go for this as well. Oh, this hit squad of Lings and mutas is doing so much damage.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but like the army of Pezz, it just keeps getting segmented. Like pieces just keep showing up.
Oh my goodness, this is a lot of army damage. Please, GogojOey. Control, micro, please. There we go. There he goes. He's focusing down the stalkers. There's more stalkers here. Yeah, he's just gonna leave. He can leave. Oh, Blink. No, he's good. He's good. He's vibing.
Yeah. I mean, GogojOey may have lost a decent amount of mutas there, but overall, like, he's very much so coming out ahead. Like Pezz kind of pulled himself apart there. Like, his army was just all over the place. He got caught out in the center of the map, and yeah, there was some heavy losses.
That is a lot of mutas. Like, that is 25 mutalisks with 3 more on the way.
Oh boy.
Oh, the Blink, the Blanc. Using a couple of mutas. Maybe. No, he didn't. Here he goes. He's pushing with the Lings, trying to force the Blinks out before moving in with the mutas. Going to take out both Colossi immediately. Going to start focusing down the Spellcasters and the Stalkers. Meanwhile, good force fields here. Going to hold the Queens and Roaches, and now he's mostly just got mutas focusing on the fight here. Yeah. He's going to clean up most of these Stalkers, though, and GG's called. GogojOey takes it down. The Mutalisks. Even it up.
GogojOey whipping out his, or harnessing his inner Demi there, going for mutas, and
he's whipping it out.
He's whipping it out, and it feels like it's been a while since we brought up the topic of mutas, but mutas are pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Mutas is pretty good. I gotta say,
Mm-hmm.
pretty good unit. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was it's been quite a while. It feels like because of all like the latest patch and the latest map pool, we haven't heard too much about it, but for a while, for a couple of months, I feel a lot of Protoss and Terran were talking about how, or complaining about how mutas were like being used heavily in a lot of matchups and how things were getting a little bit out of control. But since then, I feel like things have kind of evened out. Like we've been seeing a lot more like Hydra Lurker play, but not here, not in Game 2 by GogojOey.
Yeah, he was like, you know what? Fuck it, mutas.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah, it did indeed work. As we go into the next map, I did not mean to press that button. There we go.
Yep. As Pezz actually just switched his VPN. So.
Fair enough.
So we are going to be getting set up. Of course, this is loser's pick, and we do alternate between servers: Australia, Singapore, Australia, Singapore. So yeah, just kind of chilling, vibing, waiting for the next map.
Massively vibing, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just reading something.
Oh, good. I just wanted to point out that throughout that entire game, that queen was still there in the corner.
As you do.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Okay. All right. So we who are we waiting on? We're waiting on GogojOey.
Yes, we are. As GogojOey did ask for a quick bathroom break, so just
Okay.
Yeah.
Just going real quick to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about. I guess that muta play was definitely an interesting choice, but I think he was just weighing on just having enough mutas to deal with it.
Yeah, and it's also important to note that, like, Pezz, he had no idea. He didn't scout the Spire. He didn't know that the big muta switch was coming his way. I'm sure that he just assumed that he was going to be facing Hydra Lurker, which, I mean, I don't blame him, right? Like, that's the kind of the standard composition to go for.
Yeah, it's what's been most popular and it's what's been most effective by far. Especially at like the highest levels of play, like in the dream hacks and whatnot.
Yeah,
it's shown to be very strong.
It goes to show, yeah, like if you kind of like autopilot a little bit like that and just assume what your opponent's doing, like you can kind of get punished for it.
Yeah, you need to be keeping track of what your opponent is doing, and scouting, it's very important. And building to account for that,
I'll also say that it does go to show that I think that was very smart from GogojOey, especially because game 1 he played very standard. Like he rushed Hydras a little bit, but he went for that regular composition, and it felt like that's what Pezz wanted. Like that. Like he wanted to get into that more standard PVZ, and that's where he really thrived.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, Pezz is a very strong macro player, standard player. It's what he does best. He's a very consistent player. He doesn't really take those coin flip risks. He's the 100% player over the 80-20 player. Or whatever analogies you can put for a high risk, high reward, like skill check player over a safer, high percentage player. But anyway, here we are on Lightshade LE, the same map as Nightshade, but reskinned. In the top left-hand corner of the map, playing for Mindfreak SC. It is the Australian Protoss player in purple. Not my shade. The Australian Protoss player in purple. It is Pezz. Dispenser.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the Zerg player, the Blue Zerg, currently representing Team GP as well as the nation of Hong Kong. It is GogojOey.
Alright, here we are. Not gonna get the hatch block off.
Ooh,
As
nice.
the hatch will be allowed to vibe.
Mhm.
You know, that drone in the hatchery, just the hatchery bubble just kind of vibing.
Yep, pretty much.
There it is. It's vibing. Is it morphs into something bigger and better?
Do you think he gets dizzy in there?
I mean, he's morphing into a building. I don't think you would get dizzy
Is
if
he?
you're morphing your entire being into a different object.
Is he a fish in a fishbowl, or is he a dog chasing his tail?
He's a drone morphing into a hatchery. How's that a question? Like, please.
Look, I'm just
he
saying.
stole the minerals.
Oh, he took him. He took him. They're his.
Oh, he's gonna mine out like a split second sooner. Cause he's missing those 5 minerals.
What a guy.
What a god. The 10,000 IQ players stealing the minerals and then getting chased away by the lynx.
Yeah. As long as he keeps that probe alive, Pezz gonna be quite solid. And you know what? We got the adept coming in to save him. Oh.
Ooh, the 5 minerals are coming home. He's coming home, baby.
He's coming home.
He's coming home. My boy, he's back. He's gonna bring the 5 minerals home. Bring it home. Oh, yep, there you go. Bring it home. Hey, there it is. 5 minerals richer.
Oh God, no!
Oh no! The lynx! They just showed up out of nowhere.
Oh my God! Protect the drones! Oh God, the lings, they get into the mineral line, and it looks like they will not get a probe.
Yeah, they're out of there. Out of here. Damn. Absolutely destroyed. He got owned.
God damn. Just yeeted out of the base. Look at that.
Absolutely out of there, dude. Holy.
My God.
Yeah, it's a Stargate opening anyways. Aside from the drama. There is a Stargate opening. He's starting with that Oracle into a Phoenix. Again, going to lift off the Queens for bonus drone damage.
I would be very surprised if he like pivots from here into Glaive Adepts. I don't expect Pezz to be the kind of player to do the same opener 3 games in a row.
Yeah, this is definitely meant to be like a way to change things up. He is getting a Twilight and a Robo, but this is definitely not for Glaives. It's probably gonna be like charge lasting Immortals or something.
Yeah,
Something along those lines.
I would imagine so. We'll see if he does something a little bit more cheeky and actually goes for like a delayed glaive push or something like that. It's unlikely, but again, it is quite possible. And meanwhile, GogojOey, you know, he's looking quite solid here. He's just macroing up. Like, he didn't lose any workers to the Oracles. He scouted the he scouted the Stargate, so he threw down spores. It's perfectly fine.
He's just safe and sound. He's gonna vibe, get his macro going. Yeah, looks like Templar Archives yet again. He's going to be going for an Archon drop, it appears. Is probably what's gonna happen.
This poor Overlord.
Oh, he's getting his ass beat. Holy.
Jesus Christ.
He's getting owned. Later, out of here.
I'm gonna be real. I've not heard someone say owned in a very long time.
I say a lot of things.
When you said it earlier, it actually caught me off guard. I was like, oh God.
Yeah, I don't know why I like saying that all of a sudden. It's like, yo, we got owned. It's like the 2 things I say when somebody gets like destroyed is get owned or out of here. I don't know why. Probably some YouTuber I've been watching. I don't know.
It's nice. It's very, very refreshing. And we'll see what Pezz can do here, can get done. Oh, wow.
Nice, pick it up. Oh, this Archon, there's an Archon in there that's very low, but he's gone. He's out of there.
Yeah.
You know, he killed a few roaches. That's about it. He didn't lose anything.
And honestly, I love this because we've seen Pezz go for this style, go for like a heavy Archon style. I believe it was against Demi. And it kind of, I don't want to say hard counters, but it's a good composition if you believe your opponent is going to go for mutas.
Yeah, I mean, Archons are just so good against mutas. Like, what can I say? They just destroy clouds of mutas, and that's, you know, it's pretty good for you.
Yeah, they just own mutas, if you will.
Yeah, they get owned. Get destroyed. Holy.
So we'll see. As you know, so far Pezz, he's getting a decent, you know, drone kill count on these Archons. You know, 5 down so far, being annoying here and there.
Yeah, they're doing just a lot of trading. I mean, really efficient trades because, you know, they're not dying. They're Archons.
Yeah. What's a little bit concerning is that GogojOey, he is going for the Spire, and so far it hasn't been scouted. Pezz isn't aware. The longer that goes on, the more dangerous it is for him.
Yeah, because 11 meters popping out of nowhere, just running into a middle line without any defense is, well, it's quite dangerous. I'm gonna be real. Like, it's not something you want to see.
Yeah, just a bit, right?
Yeah, especially you haven't scouted it.
Yeah, as a Protoss player, you know, you don't want to see like a cloud of mutas just pop into your natural. That's
Did he scout it or is this just blind defense? Oh, he spotted it.
Yeah, the mutas, they run into the War Prism.
Yep, and then immediately, like, a bunch of cannons get slapped down. So the mutas, instead of splitting off to harass, are going to be pushing with the roaches, maybe?
Yeah, we'll see what GogojOey decides to do here, and it's so important that Pezz was able to catch the mutas before there were too many out in the middle of the map, so he's aware, immediately starts Blink, he's getting more Archons as well. We'll see if he has his army in position for this, though.
Oh!
Oh,
wait, no, that stasis ward doesn't work on air.
Does not.
Does work on those things, though. This is... Yeah, using the mutas here as a force multiplier rather than, like, a harassing unit is very... It's probably the best thing he can do, but he doesn't have enough for it to be like a really strong force multiplier with the ground army. So really, he's just forced to turn tail and go home. He can't really push in here. Especially when his Ling buffer gets stuck.
Yeah, definitely. So he was pushed away. So far, the mutas haven't really paid for themselves quite yet. We'll see if he plays like he did in the previous game and actually gets like a massive cloud of mutas, or if he's done with this and just, you know, transitions into something else instead.
Yeah, just trades them out or something. Tries to get as much damage as possible while letting them die. Which he's just gonna be annoying here for now, which is exactly what mutas are good for.
Oh god, okay. So Pezz, I think he misread this a little bit because we have a bunch of Phoenixes on the way. We have another Stargate being thrown down, more Phoenixes being produced. So he may think that this is a massive commitment to mutas, and +1 air attack as well. Yo, he's going heavy into anti-mutas.
He thinks this is mass muta.
Yeah.
He stopped building mutas entirely. He's building 2 Baneling at them. What?
Huh?
Eh?
It's fine. It's fine. Don't question it. He's
Okay.
just in case, you know. They're actually within like screens of each other. Like they're both.
Yeah, I don't know how you missed this. Cancel, please. Oh my god, he's got 2. Oh, okay. You know what? It's just 150, 150. It's not the worst thing he could have like made 2 off by accident. He could have made 2 spires by accident, which would be 200, 200.
Look,
that's a bit more costly.
He just wants to spend his money, you know. Like he's maxed out, right? He's getting them double upgrades.
He could start another lair by accident. That's also pretty costly. So that's an end to queen production from that hatchery for a while.
Yeah.
But he's going to hive, you know, he's getting up there. Climbing the tree. I don't know what he's gonna go for, honestly.
Yeah, like once he gets the hive out, I imagine, you know, Vipers may come into play, as he still has a pretty strong Roach Ravager army and he didn't transition into Hydras or Lurkers, so it's a little bit interesting. Maybe, I mean, he could just go straight into Greater Spire.
I mean, he could go straight in for those Broodlords, but there's quite a lot of phoenixes here. So I don't know if he wants to like go broodlords against a large amount of phoenix. He's still building phoenixes.
Oh yeah, he's just going mass phoenix. And again, I don't believe we've seen another muta been produced in quite some time. In saying that though, like he hasn't been making anything else. He's just got Ling Bane. I don't know if that's the best right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's really gonna do him a lot of good against an army like Pezz's. You know, he's maxed out. So you should start looking for trades. Yep, there he goes. Into the natural. As well as the big fight down here with the majority of the army. With the mutas, he's gonna back off though. And focus on being annoying in the natural.
That's what I mean, like GogojOey, he's struggling to really find any damage anywhere. Like he just can't find the right unit comp, and his answer is to make a wave of 64 Lings and go into Ultras.
Yeah, he's just going into Ultra Ling Bane straight off of this. He's gonna need to trade it as a Ravager though. Somehow.
I think I like it. Maybe?
I mean, you are a big fan of Ultras.
I am. Like, it's not the worst because there's only 3 Immortals. Like, the Phoenixes are going to do nothing against the Ultras. The Archons are going to do okay. Like, this could work. It's just going to take a while. Like, especially when it comes to getting the Ultra upgrades.
Yeah, especially when he's maxed out with like, quite a bit of Roach Ravager in his supply. A good storm here. Gonna discourage the Zerg army. He's trying to set up some sort of like surround here, I think. Onto the army. Here he goes. Oh, there's a lot of Lings on the other side of the map, though. There's not a lot of army here, though. Ooh, his defenses are just getting destroyed right now.
Yeah, it's like we're in this weird like base trade scenario. There's a lot of Lings in the natural. You know, we've got the 3rd base falling for GogojOey as well. And GogojOey, even though the Ultras cavern is done, he's not making Ultras. He's still making more Lings and Roaches instead.
Yeah, he doesn't have quite nearly as much army as Pezz does, but Pezz is really low on the econ, especially with that big Ling run by. Okay, he's gonna try and crush here, but I don't think it's gonna be nearly enough army here, especially not against how thick of an army Pezz has with that many Archons. The Storm's just gonna destroy that side of the army, and yeah, GG is called. Pezz taking a convincing win in game 3.
Yeah, GG. Like I feel like GogojOey, like I feel like I don't know what GogojOey was doing, and I feel like GogojOey doesn't know what he was doing. It's like I feel like he ended up in this situation where he's like, okay, so Pezz is doing this. What do I do? I don't know. I'ma just make Ling Bane. You know, like
it's like a full plat Zerg moment. Like
yeah, like it would have been such a big brain move if like he made the initial wave of mutas, he stopped and just like threw down a Hydra Den, you know? Like
yeah, that would be a good move, honestly. Just go into that lurk attack, that hive lurk attack. But, you know, you went with an interesting move.
oh yeah, and this map has been surprisingly popular. Hey, we're going to Submarine.
We're going to the copyrighted music.
Yes, we are.
PogChamp.
Okay, I'm just keeping track. This map should be on Singapore.
Yep, I think that is correct.
So this is game 4.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Should be good to go. Alright, here we go. Into game number 4. With Pezz up 2-1.
Yeah, this could potentially be the final game. Or GogojOey can bring it back on a map that I'm sure he loves.
I mean, yeah, he could just go, cool, I'm gonna build like 100 roaches and go walk into your base. You know,
that could happen.
It sure as hell could. Anyways, we all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. LE. Spotting at the top left-hand corner of the map. In the purple, representing Mindfreak SC2. We have the Australian Protoss. His name is Pezz. Dispenser.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Submarine LE, we have the blue Zerg player representing Hong Kong as well as Team GP. It is GogojOey.
Sorry, I really like the music. Like this particular track. Da, 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 da. You know the one?
From that out of tune, like sing it. No.
Yeah. You know. I don't know what it's called, but you know, I assume if you played this game a lot, you would know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. Something that's a bit of a shame that doesn't make any sense to me, and I guess, you know, indie company Blizzard, the technology's just not there. The music isn't synced up. Like,
yeah, why isn't it synced between spectators? Like, come on.
Like,
that way it would make sense when I'm humming it.
Right? Like, we're hearing different things at the different songs, different tracks entirely right now. Like, it's just
ugh.
Da,
dun 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 dun. Sorry, it's so good. It's a really good track. You know what is my favorite track though? It is the Brood War Terran music.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Everyone loves it, right? It's great.
It just slaps. It's a banger.
I think something that's cool is it was a couple of months ago now, but Crank tweeted about it, how the orchestra, like there was like a performance of like the StarCraft 2 soundtrack like in Korea like a couple of months ago, and he went, and it's like, that's so cool. It's so cool that something like that happens. Like, I don't go to like listen to live music often or like to the opera or anything like that, but I would go for like some StarCraft 2 symphonies, you know? Like, that's great.
Hell yeah, that sounds like a vibe. I would go watch that. Like, I'm a fan of music, and I'm a fan of StarCraft music. StarCraft music just kind of goes. You know, you've got the Terran 1, Terran 2, Terran 3, the Brood War. You know, you've got the Wings of Liberty soundtrack. That stuff just slaps. Legacy of the Void, so good. You know, it's good music. It's some good music.
Yeah.
With a live orchestra, just hearing that all come together, like without the restraints of speakers or encoders.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Glaive Depths, by the way.
Oh yeah. We got a Twilight Council on the way, you know, we're on submarines. So far, GogojOey hasn't done anything too crazy. He's got a third hatchery, but we'll keep an eye on him. We'll see if he throws down we'll see if he throws down that Roach Warren. And we'll see if for the first time Pezz does something a little bit more cheeky and throws down like, nope, nah, there it is. Nah, it's just goes. He just be glaving.
I'm a big fan of Scarlet's tag, like her clan tag during the DreamHack NA, DreamHack Fall NA. It was Adepted.
Yep.
And that was my favorite thing on the planet because, you know, Glaive Adepts. She's not the biggest Protoss fan. At least not playing against it.
Yeah. I think it's publicly she's not she's not too fond of the Protoss.
I mean, she played a tournament with her handle as Toss Imba. My favorite meme is Acer Toss Imba because she was playing for Acer and that was just her handle the entirety of the tournament.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I love this. The shade backwards in case he gets surrounded.
Yeah. Oh, okay, he takes it. He's out of there. He's waiting for the glaives, I'm sure. But look at this! Look at the rush distance. It's so dumb. He's already back in his main. It is natural.
Yeah.
With one shade. Like, why is that allowed? Why is this map?
Jesus Christ.
What?
This map survived the season, made it into the second season somehow, some way, and yo.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb, man. Like,
He's
it's
here.
just like, why? It's such a short distance.
Oh boy.
Here comes the Adepts, the shading into the natural. Oh, yep, he's gonna cancel the shade. He's gonna try and go to the third. There's nothing here though. And he's gonna try and shade back to the natural. Oh, the Lings are here. And then the Queens are gonna make sure that they don't stay here, but they don't. They're gonna get surrounded by Lings. But they're gonna get the glaze off, which means they're gonna do a lot of damage and kill all the Lings. Actually, these Lings are doing quite a lot. There's enough here, and there's a Roche here, and he's gonna shade the main.
Oh, only 4 Adepts survive. They managed to kill 2 drones, but GogojOey already preemptively pulled the drones away and is forced to recall.
GogojOey holding pretty nicely once again.
Yeah. We spoke about it in the previous game, but yeah, so far like GogojOey, he looks like he's really comfortable with holding against Glaive Adepts.
Oh no, he's doubling down. He's got 5 more gates on the way. What? He's got 2 bases. He's 2 bases and he's got like 8 gates.
Yep. Pezz, he has not made a drone in quite some time. 43 workers, that's it. That's all he wants. It may even be too much, and he's just throwing down more and more gateways. Meanwhile, though, GogojOey, he has also stopped drone production.
Yeah, I mean, it's Submarine. You're just gonna go all in. And, yeah, the 3-base Roach Ravager Ling from GogojOey and Pezz with the 2-based 8-gate. I haven't seen like a hardcore 8-gate push in a while, but this is it.
Yeah.
Like.
Here we go. He's getting ready. He's got his production. They're turning into warp gates, and we'll see if GogojOey can actually find some damage here. There's a lot of sentries. There's a lot of force fields. Only 3 Ravagers.
Yeah, he's gonna force the cancel here. Gonna push in here. Nice shot with the Lings. Gonna be able to catch out the army. On the other side is all the force fields used on one side of the army. He's gonna be crushing onto the Immortals. Nice pickers to get the op, but they're gonna take so much damage. Oh, this is really good here for GogojOey.
Oh my god, that was beautiful. Like, with the Lynx around, he forced the army to stay still, and he biled on top of all the sentries. Only 2 sentries remain. They don't even have any energy. Biles the other sentry.
Oh, that fight woke me up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And I mean, sure, like, the army of Pezz is chasing this down, but he already lost so much supply.
He's lost a hell of a lot of army supply, and GogojOey's gonna keep reinforcing. He's still got like 10 roaches on the way, and roach speed. He's gonna be looking for the +1 as well.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And of course, as all that was happening, sure, he won the fight. He also denied the 3rd base as well. So Pezz, he's stuck on 2-base economy, despite the fact that he wants to transition. He wants to try and get out of this, but GogojOey is not looking to let him because we have just more roaches on the way.
He's just gonna keep going in on this. He's gonna keep going for the damage, and here's another bundle of things looking to run by and potentially cancel that 3rd again.
Yeah, well, instead he thinks better of it. He goes back to deal with the 2 Adepts, make sure they don't do any damage. Meanwhile, again, we have some decent Roach Ravager. We'll see if GogojOey decides to push here and now, but oh, War Prism gets into the main.
Yeah, it's gonna drop in 3 Adepts, which are gonna get destroyed. Nope, well, 2 of them get picked back up. But he's not going to be able to get a lot of damage with these. Oh, he actually gets 2 drones. Calling me corrected.
Oh, gets into the 3rd.
Oh, yeah, he's out of there.
Yeah,
he's
never
not
mind.
Gonna commit to this. He's just going to vibe. The Lynx try to cancel the 3rd again, but not going to be able to. There are roaches here, though. He's going to try and get a collapse, potentially. Oh, that's a lot of roaches. I didn't see those on the map. Oh, he's going to try to crush this.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And there's only 3 sentries. They have some decent energy, but again, they are quite vulnerable.
Yeah, the warp is coming in here. Decent force fields, but they're not going to be enough to stop the Roach army here. The Lings are into the front of the base. He's going to try... He's splitting up his attention a little bit, trying to do damage to the front of the natural as well as to the army. Reinforcements coming in very quick, some flanking on the right side to pin the Protoss army yet, but he's not focusing on one thing at a time, and this is... The trades aren't as efficient as they could be for GogojOey.
Yeah, definitely. Like, he's kind of spreading himself too thin. He, like, kind of surrounds, but then he gets surrounded, and it's just, like, a bit of a mess. And out of that Pezz, he holds.
Yeah, pretty convincingly, too. Like, he was way out trading there, so... GogojOey, maybe a little bit of a mistake in his angle of attack.
Yeah, it felt like he got a little bit out of position. Like, he pushed into the center, and he was just kind of... For the majority of that fight, he was just surrounded by Immortals on both ends.
Yeah, and Immortals, as we all know, do extra damage to armored targets. And you know what is armored?
Not Lings.
Nope, but roaches sure are.
Exactly. And here we go. Behind this, we had a robotics bay. We've got disruptors on the way as well for Pezz, so he's already working on that next stage. Meanwhile, GogojOey, he's kind of stuck on this right now. He's just got Roach Ravager.
Yeah, like I've said many times before, Roach Ravager is very hard to get off of. Like, you're going to be stuck on that for quite a while as Berserk player. Oh. Oh, the disruptor ball's going out. He gets one Roach. That's about it.
Yeah, and that triggers GogojOey. He's like, all right, the disruptor shots are done. He kills one. He's going to try and get on top of the other army. Overcharge is used.
Oh, nice. He picks up the second disruptor as he keeps diving in here. Good biles. The super battery, though, are going to discourage the army of the Zerg because there's not much way he's going to be able to get a lot of damage done with that super battery. The blink to the right, he's actually going to get a nice concave here. Ooh, some pretty good biles, though. That sentry just vanished.
Yeah, the biles did actually land, but at the same time, oh, forces the pickup, forces the cancel.
Well, this is pretty nice, but there's still just not a lot of army here from GogojOey. He's going to have to pull back and wait for the army to reinforce. And it just comes out even again.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to be fair, there are the spines, and defensively, like, he has all these queens, he has transfused energy. I think, like, they have pretty similar army supplies, and defensively, GogojOey may have an edge, but Pezz is gonna try and push in.
Yeah, alright, here come the queens to the front. They're gonna, I use this word a lot. He's gonna try and push back the Protoss army while his Ravagers morph. He does have a good Ravager count here, but the Lings are not here yet. Here they come to try and buffer the front. A blink onto the spines. But not targeted down, he's targeting now Ravagers, which are getting transfused by all 5 of the queens.
Oh my god, and GogojOey is pushing him back again. The transfuses were just on point, only one left. There's only enough energy for one more transfuse, but he's pushing on through. The Immortals are falling as well. There's only 3 remaining, but they have such low health.
Yeah, the hull damage is massive onto these Immortals. Meanwhile, Ling running by, I didn't even see that. Going to distract him, he's going to take out 13 probes. This is pretty good for GogojOey. He's going to push his lead even further into the third.
Oh my god, can GogojOey do it again? 13 probes went down. He biles. Oh, Pezz, he dodges though, and he's trying to micro his heart out.
Yeah, he's with the Ghetto Blink on the Immortal. He's going to try to do this. He takes out one Immortal. There's one more. He's going to snipe it. There's only one Immortal left, and it is no hull. It is so much hull damage on it. And all that's left other than that is just a death. This Immortal's trying very, very hard with the micro, but I don't think it's going to last very long. And GG's called! That was intense.
You know what, Jet?
What's up?
We're going to the ace match.
We're going to the ace match! Oh, this is good, this is good. What a match. That was like back and forth and back and forth. Oh my god. I mean, that's Submarine.
Oh my god, that is Submarine, and we're going to be getting into game number 5. We're tied up 2-2, and now it is Pezz's map pick.
Yeah, and we'll see what he does and what he picks. Should be interesting. Should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what maps there are left, and here it is. This is where it's all gonna go down.
Yeah, the map, it's all about death.
Yeah, not quite Death Aura.
No.
We're close enough.
Yeah. There is side in it.
There is.
You know, it's not homicide, but it's romanticide.
Mm-hmm.
Is that even? I'm gonna Google this.
Yo, is it actually a word?
It's a song by Nightwish.
Okay. The
Urban
art.
Dictionary.
Yeah, I was reading that. The art of loving someone that inadvertently causes one's own demise.
It's a very it's a very emo word.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's pretty emo, I gotta say. Oh yeah, StarCraft. Here we are, Romanticide LE, the great song by Night. I haven't heard that song. Isn't like, who made this map?
It's look. The answer to that is always Madas. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if the title is based on a Nightwish song, obviously it's a Maras map. And with the purple colors, yeah, that sounds about right. Spotting at the bottom right hand corner of the map, we have the Purple Protoss playing for Mindfreak SC, and hailing from the land of Australia, we have the man, the myth, the ace match player, Pezz. Dispenser.
Straya. And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have the Blue Zerg player representing Hong Kong, as well as Team GP. It is GogojOey.
GogojOey. GogojOey.
Being pretty greedy.
Yeah, it's a very quick 3 hatch, you know, not even before 30 supply. Like his pool isn't, oh, his pool is up because he went for an early pool.
Yeah, interesting. So going for a fast third hatch like this obviously delays, it delays your queens. He's also, you know, not exactly getting as much gas as he would like, as he just got his first 100, then pulled out. But he's making a decent amount of lings.
Yeah, this is an interesting build. We'll have to see what he does with this, honestly. Could be anything. It's very likely a lot of lings, to be fair, but, you know, as they come walking across the map.
Yeah, this is a very interesting opener, and oh my god, please don't be a fast one, because the lings, they're coming, and there's no wall.
They are coming. The wall isn't complete. He's gonna go straight for that pylon light. This could be a Micah versus Pezz game 2.
Wall off, wall off, wall off. No, he didn't wall off.
Uh-oh. The Adept is here.
The wall is there. He goes in.
Oh. He's just gonna pin this Adept in. The boys are pulled. He wants to kill this Adept, and then he wants to dive onto that pylon, and he is gonna kill the Adept. There are probes in the way, but he can just turn on the pylon, honestly, which is probably the best idea.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, there are Adepts out on the map, and he's actually fighting with the probes.
Yeah, he's fighting the probes, and all the probes here are gonna be pulled, which is really bad, honestly, for Pezz having to pull so many probes. Works out for GogojOey.
Yeah, things were looking a little bit scary there, especially because there was a Phoenix first, and then an Oracle. So I was like, oh my god, like if the Phoenix isn't gonna help against this, like if there was a massive Ling flood, things would have been terrifying. But GogojOey not committing too much.
Yeah, in the end, it's you know, it puts GogojOey at a decent advantage, but it's not gonna be like a game-ending maneuver or anything like that. It is a good move though.
Yeah, definitely. As we do see, you know, the Oracle does push out across the map. Yo, he's already ready for it. There's already a Spore. Let's get 2
Target
drones.
opening. He's gonna go in. There's gonna be a Spore and a couple of queens. They're gonna push him back. He gets 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 drones. He's gonna leave with a little bit of health, and he's gonna hide. He's gonna try and come in for another angle. He's gonna be another Spore and then another queen. He's going to almost die. He's gonna get maybe 1 more drone, or he's gonna lose entirely.
Oh.
See, he almost died. He's out of there. Not even gonna get any drones.
Oh, nice.
Target opening is just a script.
Like, it's a script that you adjust on the fly. It's like, you know what? It either does damage or it doesn't do damage. He either denies vision and throws down a second Stargate, or he doesn't.
Yeah. You know, there's a few ways it can go, but it's mostly scripted. It's like, people always make the jokes about like broadcasts of Big Tours. Scripted, in the chat, forehead, scripted. And then Stargate ZvP opening is just scripted. Like, it always goes pretty much the same way.
Yeah, but this time, this is interesting. So we have the Twilight Council follow-up after the Stargate, but we are getting into Templar Archives again.
Another Archon drop, it looks like. With charge lots for the charge lot Archon or something?
Yeah, this is looking like, at least so far, a charge lot Archon. A nice classic style, and we'll see how that does here against GogojOey. Oh my god, the queens, they're marching.
Oh, here they come, the Karens. What are we doing over here? There's no creep. Karen, we gotta back up the boys. There's gotta be air units and we gotta kill them.
Oh god, and I mean, there's no like there's no energy for the Oracle to activate. There are 2 Archons, and oh my god, he's gonna have to micro his heart out.
Yeah, he's gonna have to just play with these 2 Archons, and that's it with the War Prism. The Ghetto Blink, as I like to call it, gonna be able to save them a little bit, but the Queens are here to work on the War Prism. The Super Bat finally coming out, but he's gonna be able to, oh, he barely saves 1 Archon. The other one going to be saved as well. He's just microing with the War Prism. These 2 Archons living way longer than they ever should. The Super Battery's about to run out, though. That could spell disaster here for Pezz, as he is supply blocked.
Oh, that he is. He just can't make any more units. He's making 3 pylons at a time. This is the worst moment to be supply blocked right now, and it looks like Cybernetics Core is going to go down as well, so he's going to be so limited to what he can warp in.
Yeah, he can make charge lots, and he can make gate robo units, but those robo units are going to take way too long to get out. And the robotics is unpowered. GG's called. And GogojOey wins it. He takes it all.
Wow. GG, well played. Once again, Pezz, he makes it to the finals of a GPO, but GogojOey, with his return, he hasn't shown his face in weeks, in months, and now he's back, and he takes the win in such a close 3-2.
Yeah, he absolutely just takes the cake. Well played to GogojOey, and Pezz, of course, making it to the finals. No mean feat whatsoever. Let's be fair.
Yeah. Oh, just congratulating GogojOey. Oh my god, I was legit worried about his hiatus. I was like, oh my god, is he like taking a break? Is he focusing on studies? Like, what's happening? But GogojOey, he's back and he's as strong as ever.
Yeah, he just showed up. Like, honestly, really well played in so many of those games. Being able to defend the, being able to keep himself from getting completely adepted. It's pretty good play. Gotta be real.
Yeah, it's great. What a finals, and thank you, Jett, for joining me tonight.
Of course. Yeah,
we aren't the regular casters. Typically, Quirky and Yaku are here, but specifically this week they weren't available. So we kind of shifted things around. Kuro, of course, lovely Kuro, she admin today, which is something she normally doesn't do. So shout out to her, and yeah, we were able to make this happen.
Yeah, it was a pretty lovely tournament. It was lovely to cast. My first time casting a GPO. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was great to see a bunch of returning players. Demi, GogojOey, Azure as well. Like, a lot of these guys have kind of been taking a break after DreamHack Fall, but as we mentioned, DreamHack Winter did just get announced, and everyone is coming back for it. And along those lines, we are going to be casting the qualifiers for that here on this channel, and I'm sure Jett will also be joining us for that as well.
I'll probably be there for 1 or 2 of the casts. I'm never doing anything, so I'm more free than the other casters who have lives.
Yeah, it's there are pros and cons, but like Yaku is focusing a lot more on studies at the moment, so he's not as available as he used to be.
Quirky doesn't have internet.
Yeah. He's a madman. He like F's in the chat for Quirky. He's got no internet. Like, I can't imagine. Like, that's
what a simp.
I would just end, like, that's a deal breaker for me. Like, yo, let's move in, but no internet. Yo, nah, mate.
Alright, I'm out of here. I'm out.
Oh god. Owned.
Absolutely destroyed.
God damn it. But with that, congratulations, GogojOey. Of course, before we end it for the night, exclamation mark Maturino in the chat if you want to support the tournament, support the players, support the Southeast Asian and Oceanic scene. And if you want to take it that one step further, we also have a Patreon page. It's something that we should probably promote a little bit more, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, the purpose of the Patreon page is to cover the tournaments that we do run, that being SEA Duckling Open, Master Swan Open, and Grand Platypus Open. Not just cover those tournaments, but there are also plans in place to help grow them, to help like increase the prize pool, to eventually get monthlies as well, and like, you know, a way to qualify for those monthlies. Like, we have a lot of plans for the tournaments, but it is very much so reliant on the support from the community for that. So yeah, like if you want to pitch in, if you want to go that extra mile, then that is also available. But if not, you know, Maturino, it's there. We still got some codes.
Paying for pro gamers dinners, funded by you guys and Light's bank account.
Yep. For now. But yeah, it's been a great night. Thank you, Jets, for joining me. And for the people wondering who you are, why don't you let them know?
My name is JettAlyx. I used to play StarCraft. I kind of don't anymore because I got RSI and I'm sad. You can find me at twitch.tv/JettAlyx, JettAlyx, and the same name on Twitter. Follow me there as well as on Twitch because I need clout and I need followers to make me happy and pump me full of serotonin.
And you can find me on Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter as well. I'm typically streaming ladder sessions or the occasional XCOM stream as well. I have all the Ducklings, including Jet, in my squad. She's not dead yet. Kura is, but it's okay. We don't talk about that.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. So if you're interested in some of that, then you can follow me there. Otherwise, more importantly, you can follow us here on the Cranky Ducklings. I do pop the schedule out on screen. We are live consistently throughout the week with our regular scheduled broadcasts. You know, we have Battle of the Americas tomorrow. Day after, we have ESL Open Cup Asia, GPO, and NA Apprentice Cup. But that schedule will change in the coming weeks as we will be getting into those DreamHack qualifiers. So if you're interested in StarCraft, if you're interested in any of these regions, whether it's Southeast Asia, Oceania, North America, Latin America, then it's all here on this channel.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah. And with that, we're done for today. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Ciao.